show you guys a tip and a trick that I wanted to pass along that I've used for a long time, and it's shooting things up high, more specifically saguaro blossoms and saguaro flowers. So I'm using a DSLR. This is the Canon 80D. It's got an articulating screen, and I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you can hoist this up and take photos of the flowers, because the saguaro is between like 10, 20, 30 feet and on up. So you could possibly use a drone if you're comfortable with flying it close to a saguaro without crashing it into it, or you can use this method, which I found very successful and wanted to share with everybody. So using the 80D and a monopod, this is the Manfrotto 680. You can use any monopod. Obviously, like the longer the extensions, the higher you're going to be able to reach up in the air. Hoisting the camera, this just attaches to the bottom of the camera using the 1/4-20 mount there. And I'm using a 24mm lens with a circular polarizer. Now the circular polarizer won't come into a total effect, like knowing how to use it when it's up in the air, but you can adjust a little bit of it between shots, taking it up and down like that. I've also used the 16-35 Canon EF lens, being very successful shooting the same type of shots using that. So first off, with the DSLR then, you're going to want to connect it with the Wi-Fi that it has. So with NFC, which is near field communication, you can connect your camera to your smartphone by simply placing it on the side. So I have the Canon Camera Connect there, and I'm going to place it on the side here, touching the sensor that's on the side there. It's finding the network, and it's going to find the camera, and it's going to link me up. And everything now that I can see through the lens will show up on the app through there. So the phone will vibrate a little bit, letting you know that the connection made. The NFC, the near field communications, is like how Apple Pay and stuff like that happens, like on pay stations and stuff like that. So you can go back and review the images that you've shot with the app, or you can view what the camera is seeing through the lens. And it also has now the tap availability to tap to see what you want focused. So whatever I tap on there is going to focus. So while the camera is hoisted in the air, you're now seeing on the ground what the camera is seeing up in the air. You can tap what you want in focus. So if you wanted to compose it where like the flowers in the foreground, there's a mountain in the background for like framing or something like that, you can do that. You can do all your composure in here. All the settings that are on the camera are also on here. So if you want to adjust the shutter speed, the f-stop, the ISO, all that's available in here, as well as if you want to start recording video through here. So just those two little pieces there, I can show you here. You can simply fire the camera with this app, and there you go. So now with that said, you could use this Wi-Fi setting on here to shoot it. You could also use the timer on it, setting the timer if you wanted to go off in 10 seconds, kind of like pre-focusing on what you think where the flower is going to be. You can bring this articulating screen down so you're looking up at it while the camera's up in the air at the flower or cactus arm there. Then you could also, depending upon how far you extended your monopod out, you could use the Canon remote shutter, the 60E3, which just plugs into the side here, and now you have a cable release for doing the same type of thing. Obviously, it's not going to get you very far because of how long that is with the remote app, you can go much farther with the Wi-Fi signal there. So there's a tip and trick I wanted to teach and share with everybody. Go to give me a thumbs up, like, and follow along. And I have numerous other tips and tricks I can share with you guys. Thank you and have a great day.